Hi everyone, Nathan here, and in today's video I'm going to share with you 5 tips to deal with overwhelm in your business. All you have to do is stay with me, but first make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel where I upload videos like this on a consistent basis and hit that notification bell to be notified every time there is a new video uploaded. Okay, so I've been an entrepreneur for almost 2 decades now, both on and offline, and during those years I definitely got overwhelmed a few times around there, not to mention many times. And it's not fun actually, because you're taking up too many tasks, you have too many projects to deal with, and you're just feeling overwhelmed and you don't know what to do. So what I wanted to share with you is my best tips on how to get rid of that feeling of being overwhelmed and how to deal with overwhelmed in general actually. So with that being said, let's get started with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is really easy. Stop what you're doing. If you're in the front of a computer, example given, just stop it, close the computer, go out, take a walk, 5 minutes, get back, sit back, relax, and meditate for 5 minutes. Meditation is really simple, don't overcomplicate this. All you have to do is close your eyes and start to focus on your breath. When you open your eyes after those minutes, I can promise you that you feel much more relaxed and much better there. Tip number 2, we're going to do a brain dump. How do we do a brain dump? Really simple. Grab pen and paper and start to write down everything that comes into your mind. And I mean everything from you have to pick the kids from the school, you have to buy something particular, you have to watch a tutorial, you have to do that video, you have to set up a landing page, you have to do the coding or whatever it is. Just write everything down into that list. You're going to feel so much relieved after you have write down that list. The next thing we need to do is we're going to prioritize what is the most important thing we need to do in that list there. Tip number 3 is, are we going to do that task ourselves or are we going to outsource it? If you can outsource it and if you can afford it, then you should definitely do it, because that will save you a huge amount of time and energy. If you can't afford it, we're going to have to go to the next step, and that is go to Google or YouTube and search for a tutorial to do that task. And I can promise you that there is probably already a solution to almost everything out there. Actually, when most people come to advice to me, the first thing I do is I go to Google or YouTube and I find a solution to that, and I usually solve the problems for them. So use Google, use the search engine, use YouTube to search for a tutorial. If you need to do something particular, you will find a solution to that. But if you can outsource it, do it so you can move ahead. Tip number 4 is focus on one thing. Focus on that one task you need to do and get rid of the distractions. If you can, put your phone on airplane mode so you won't hear those notifications from Messenger or email notifications or whatever it is. Focus on that one thing, and when you're done with it, you can deal with your distractions, the Messenger, the Gmail or whatever it is. So make sure to deal with one thing at a time and then move on to the next one. Okay, tip number 5 is we're going to plan ahead. How do we do that? Really simple. The night before we go to bed, we're going to write down what we have to do the next day. Why? Pretty simple, because we are usually our most productive in the morning hours, and if we do wake up and start to plan the day, it can actually take us 1 hour, not to say a few hours, and that is total waste of time. Why not go ahead and plan your next day? So when you wake up and you're most productive, you do your most important tasks there and you knock them off really fast. Here's a bonus tip. Learn to say no if you can't deal with a task or a project. If it is too much for you, you will start to feeling overwhelmed, and that is not good, because then you will feel the anxiety, you will feel stressed that you need to deal with it. So learn to say no. It is really simple. Get over it and move on to the next thing instead. Another bonus tip is actually take action. It is better to take action than not taking action at all, okay? No matter if it is a good or a bad choice. You will feel so relieved that you have done something than doing nothing at all, okay? And if it is a bad choice, you can always correct afterwards. There you have it, 5 tips to deal with overwhelm in your business. If you got some value out of this video, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell to be notified every time there is a new video uploaded. But most importantly, there is a link below in the description where you can find my #1 recommendation for make money online and subscribe to my newsletter, of course. Okay, thanks a lot for watching and see you soon.